Welcome back everybody. This is my completely finished camper van. It's a small van, but it has some nice features in it. Although it's very small, it still has 2 passenger seats, which is very useful in case I need to pick someone up or multiple persons. This is the back of my van. As you can see, when I put down the 2 passenger seats, it gives a little more space, which is very useful in a small van. So I'm going to talk about the floor. It had a metal floor, but it was uneven like most vans. So I cut out a wooden plank and I put a custom sheet of vinyl floor inside it, so I can easily clean it and it is waterproof. I also carpeted the ceiling, and I couldn't insulate the ceiling because in this small van I need some space for my head, and I wouldn't have that if I insulated and covered it up with a wooden sheet or something else. So I could only insulate the walls. So the insulation is between the outer metal part and these inner wooden walls. Now let's talk about the kitchen. I have here some place to eat. I also have a sink where I can both wash dishes and I can also wash myself. I have a faucet, an electric faucet, which can be recharged by an USB cable, and it takes water from my fresh water bottles. So I have 3 fresh water bottles of 5 liters, and the dirty water can be collected by this 10-liter jerry can. I also have a fold-out table, so I can cook in the open air. And it fits perfectly on this small but steady fold-out table. Now let's talk about storage. As you noticed probably, I got some boxes full of stuff underneath here. I got one with pots and pans and the things I use for cooking. I got food. I got a camping stool. I got clothes. I got my sleeping bag. I got my pillow, and on the back side of all this I got also a box like this with towels and soap for washing myself. Also underneath my kitchen I also normally have a cool box here, but I left it at home because I'm running some experiments on it. Of course, in every car there is some storage on the front part. There is also enough place to fit my USB cables and power banks and things electrical. I will fit also on the top shelf here. Also I have here for paper towels a small system, and I have a small light. You probably don't see the light right now because it's very light outside, but when it's night and everything is dark, this light is bright enough. My small cabinet here, there are things I use in daily life, like the CO2 meter is a necessity in the small space. But things I need on daily basis, like toothpaste and a toothbrush. I also got a blender in here. I'm going to show you how exactly I convert my sofa right now into a bed. So I start out by moving the driver's seat a little bit more forward. I also change the position of my blackout curtain. I use magnets to attach my curtain to the metal parts of my van. That's the full size of my bed. As you can see, I got this metal structure here that I can't remove because of safety regulations, but I found a way around it. When I move my driver's seats a little more to the front, I have a fold out platform which I can put this extra piece of mattress on, and like this I got enough space to lay down, stretch out completely. So next part, when I want to sleep, I want to have a dark van, and of course I want to have privacy. So come over here. I had space between here because I didn't have enough wood left, but after all everything works out great because I got these window covers here which use aluminum foil and cardboard. I made them myself, and using magnets that I sticked onto it, you can simply put them on the metal doors, and like this everything inside is really dark. It also keeps the sun out during the day. Then my curtain, using the magnets, I put it up. There are two magnets that are meant to go on the inner door here, but I will leave it like this so you can see how dark it actually is inside. As you can see, inside you still got a little bit of light that comes through, but it's almost none compared to the outside daylight. I'm going to show you how well this fits. I fit perfectly in here. Some taller people might not fit, but this van is based around my size and I fit perfectly in here. Theoretically, the front seat could be moved a little bit more by changing the angle of the back side of the front seat, so taller people might also fit in here, but I wanted to keep it simple. If it's not necessary to tamper too much with the front seat and I can fit in it, then I will keep this simple design. As you saw, preparing the van for sleeping by extending the sofa bed, it didn't take a lot of time, and right now I will also show you how I put everything back to driving mode. So see here, this is all my storage. This is a nicer view from above. Let's continue. That's done. Right now I can simply drive away. This was my small tiny camper van. I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe leave some nice comments or a like on this video, which will help my channel. And if you got any suggestions or maybe critique, you can leave it also in the comments, so I can improve this even more. Thank you for watching.